सो हेलो एवरीवन, इन टुडेज वीडियो वी गोना टॉक अबाउट करण के पूरे एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में हम जानेंगे आज की वीडियो में कि यार वो आईपी यूनिवर्सिटी से एमसीए करने के बाद डायरेक्ट पेपैल में कैसे गए। तो यार काफी लोगों को डाउट होता है, इवन मुझे भी डाउट था कि यार काफी ज्यादा आपके कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स आते हैं जब आप ऑफ कैंपस अप्लाई करते हो या फिर अगर आप ऑन कैंपस भी करते हो कि यार डिग्री का पंगा आ जाता है। कभी कभार आपकी सीजीपीए आ जाती है, कभी कभार अलग एलिजिबिलिटीज आ जाती है बीच में। तो यार आज की इस वीडियो में हम पूरा जानेंगे। तो यार आप एमसीए के बाद टॉप प्रोडक्ट कंपनीज को कैसे क्रैक कर सकते हो। तो ज्यादा देर ना करते यार हम आज की वीडियो शुरू करते हैं। तो हेलो करण, एक बारी आप बता दो, अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दे दो सबको कि आप अपने बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बता दो, आपका कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड कैसा था, आपने कौन से कॉलेज से बीसीए या फिर बीएससी करी और फिर एमसीए कौन से कॉलेज से करी। तो एक बारी अपने बारे में सबको बता दो।
Hey guys, I'm Karan. So I like coding since beginning, basically since school. So I did my schooling from DPS 11th 12th. Then from my college I did BCA first, and BCA I did from Subodh PG College Jaipur, and then my MCA I did from Bharati Vidyapeeth Delhi. So I finished my BCA in 2018, and then I finished my MCA in 2021 from Bharati Vidyapeeth Delhi.
तो आई होप यार आपको इनके बैकग्राउंड के बारे में पता लग चुका होगा। तो अब मैं चलता हूँ अपने अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ, जो कि है व्हाट वर्क आर यू करेंटली डूइंग इन पेपैल एंड हाउ यू गॉट दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी।
I am working as a software engineer at PayPal SDE1. So I got this opportunity as a reference through a friend, and then I got the opportunity to interview, and then I took the interview and made it here.
ओके ओके, तो आपको पता लग गया होगा यार कितने सिंपल से इन्होंने बता दिए, लेकिन उसके पीछे का कितना कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोसीजर है वो भी हम आगे आने वाले क्वेश्चंस में निकलवाएंगे करण से। तो मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग एमसीए व्हाट जॉब यू गॉट फ्रॉम कॉलेज एंड हाउ वर द प्लेसमेंट्स एट बीवीपी। यू कैन बी ऑनेस्ट ऑन दैट।
So placements were actually not that bad. So see, when we actually set for placements, that was the peak time of Corona. So things were bad. All right. So and companies took their time to come to us, and placements were a bit late. So I thought, rather than waiting for placements, I should not sit at placements at all and try to find a job for my own, because that's the advice that our teachers also gave us. We didn't even know if companies will come or not. So I started looking for a job on my own. I got a job at Jaipur only. So I came back to Jaipur. I'm from Jaipur. I from Jaipur, born and brought up in Jaipur. And I came back to Jaipur because of Corona. And then I started looking for a job at Jaipur only, because I thought that was the best possible outcome for me. I got a good job and I started working there, and I didn't even sit for placements. So after 1 year of completion, I thought I should now switch. Then I started looking for opportunity, explored, and then got an opportunity at PayPal, and now here I am.
That's very great. You can tell something more about the BVP placement. What were the highest package and what were the middle packages that were coming at the time of Corona?
So I don't know the exact numbers, but I think from what I heard, around 4 5 lakhs were the average packages that went by, and max I think 7 to 8 lakhs. But there was still some who got around 17 lakhs, but not in software development domain. But yeah, that's the more.
So in the meanwhile, I just want to tell you कि अगर आप लोग यार अपनी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिथम्स की प्रिपरेशन करना चाहते हो और कहीं से कोई बढ़िया रिसोर्स ढूंढना चाहते हो, तो आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू अबाउट डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिथम सेल्फ पेस्ड कोर्स ऑन जीएफजी। तो यार ये कोर्स मैंने खुद यूज़ कर रखा है और मैंने अपनी प्लेसमेंट के लिए भी ये कोर्स यूज़ करा था और मैंने बहुत अलग अलग रिसोर्सेज भी यूज़ करे थे इसके अलावा भी। लेकिन ये कोर्स यार अगर आपको बेसिक से एडवांस लेवल तक जाना है तो ये कोर्स बहुत ही ज़्यादा बढ़िया है। तो यार यहाँ पर हम सीख सकते हैं कि प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे अप्रोच करना है, कैसे सॉल्व करना है, और अलग से टॉपिक वाइज यहाँ पर आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस दे रखे होंगे इस कोर्स में, और यहाँ पर अलग अलग टॉपिक्स पे बहुत ही अच्छी लेवल की एक्सप्लेनेशन दे रखी है संदीप सर ने। यहाँ पर अदर बेनिफिट्स इस कोर्स के साथ आपको ये मिलेंगे कि यहाँ पर आपको लाइफ टाइम एक्सेस मिल जाएगा, इंटर्नशिप अपॉर्चुनिटीज जीएफजी पे मिल जाएगी यहाँ पर पोर्टल पे, और इसके अलावा यार आप अपने जो कोर्स है उसको एक ट्रैक बेस्ड लर्निंग से कर सकते हो। क्योंकि यार क्या होता है कि यूट्यूब में कभी कभार कुछ वीडियो स्किप्ड होती हैं, कुछ टॉपिक स्किप्ड होते हैं, लेकिन ऐसे कोर्सेज में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता और हर चीज़ पूरी होती है। और यहाँ पर क्विज भी है और असेसमेंट टेस्ट भी है यहाँ पर। तो एक बारी मैं आपको कोर्स दिखा देता हूँ यहाँ पर। तो ये मेरा कोर्स का पोर्टल है, तो यहाँ पर ये सारे जो टॉपिक्स है कवर कर रखे हैं और ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो अब यार यहाँ पर काफ़ी सारे लोग सोचे होंगे कि इसका प्राइस क्या है। तो इसका प्राइस है 2799। तो यार यहाँ पर ये आपको काफ़ी कम प्राइस में मिल रहा है, जो भी आपको वैल्यू और जो भी नॉलेज आपको दे रहा है। और अगर आपको इस पर कुछ परसेंट ऑफ चाहिए तो 10% ऑफ मिलेगा आपको। यूज़ द कोड GeekMonk, यहाँ पर आपकी स्क्रीन पर आ रहा होगा ये कोर्स का लिंक, और यहाँ पर मैं अपने कोड का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगा। डू चेक आउट द GFG DSA सेल्फ पेस कोर्स। ओके, तो आई होप यार आपको इनकी छोटी सी जर्नी, जो कि बहुत बड़ी होने वाली है अभी, आपको पता लग जाएगा, तो उसके बारे में कुछ जिस्ट पता लग चुका होगा यहाँ पर। तो मेरा अगला क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि आफ्टर कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट्स व्हाट वर योर स्टेप्स टूवर्ड्स बेटर कंपनी। क्योंकि यार कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट लगने के बाद एकदम हमारा होता है कि हाँ हमें और बेटर कंपनी की तरफ जाना है अगर हमारा सही पैकेज नहीं लगता। और व्हाट वाज योर माइंडसेट एट दैट टाइम, कि आपको सीखना था या फिर आपको सिर्फ ये था कि मुझे एक कंपनी चाहिए जिसका नाम हो और बस पैकेज चाहिए?
Yeah, so actually, I just like coding, and for me, coding is basically discussing code with friends and with the actually intelligent people, and just uh, playing and brainstorming ideas. I just like that. So that's what I was. I genuinely enjoy coding. I just like it. So ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि I really want a good company or anything. But yes, so at first I just focused on my job first. I wanted to be good at what I was doing at my first job, and then I thought, okay, once I am actually pretty good at it, then I can go for the next step. So first I worked hard for my current job. I spent a lot of time there, I won't deny that. And see, there's no easy way. You gotta work hard, no matter who you ask. If even if it is an IIT, an NITN, or anyone, everyone has to work hard. You work hard, I work hard, and only then we can actually proceed on ahead. That's it. So that's the whole idea behind it. And like there's nothing else. Like you can ask me how I got into PayPal, how any XYZ person from a very normal, very decent background got into a very big product type company. The answer is always hard work. That's it. So I just worked hard. I worked hard at my own company, and I mean the company I was working on, and I was working at React at that time, and I kept on doing whatever the task they were giving me, and then I kept on asking for more because I enjoy coding. Plus, I was because I enjoy coding, so I kept on asking for more and more tasks, and yeah. So as I kept on doing more and more things, I learned a lot, I explored a lot, and then there came a point where I realized, okay, this is all I can get from this company. There is no more I can get, and there's no more learning, and there no more. I exhausted all their resources basically. So that's when I thought, all right, now I should explore more. And then I started studying more from interview perspective. Yeah.
ओके, तो यार आपकी ये जो जॉब थी, आपने जो सबसे पहली जॉब ग्रैब करी थी, तो उसके बारे में आप कुछ और बताना चाहोगे कि उसका पैकेज क्या था और उसमें वर्किंग एनवायरनमेंट कैसा था और क्या स्टूडेंट्स को देखना चाहिए एक कंपनी में जाने से पहले थोड़ा बहुत?
So for me, the place I interviewed at, the place I interned at, that was also the place where I took my first job, because I had some experience with them in my internship. So I knew the people, I knew the workplace environment, and I knew where I was going. Now the second question is what to look for when you are actually looking for your first company. Now you have to be realistic with your options. If you are at a T3 college, then you shouldn't like dream of going to a very big company right off the bat. The chances of that happening are very low. It's not impossible, but the chances are very low, and you can do it. And there are ways to do it as well, but you have to be realistic of your expectation. Not everybody is gonna do it. So what just see what companies are coming from for your college. See, try to tap into your network and see who can get you in a job that you think you can get into. You can clear the interviews for that job, and if you are able to, so if you are able to get 2-3 good companies that you think that yes, this is something where I can get into. It can be Google as well. If you think that okay, I am ready for Google, so choose those 3 companies and prepare for them.
तो यार इन्होंने बहुत ही आसान शब्दों में बहुत ही बड़ी बात बोल दी, तो आई होप यार आपको यहाँ पर समझ आ गया होगा। सो मैं अपने अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ चलता हूँ, जो कि है बिफोर ग्रैबिंग द कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स, जो कि यार आपने ऑफ कैंपस ट्राई करी हो जो भी हो, तो हैव यू डन एनी इंटर्नशिप और ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन थिंग्स इन योर कॉलेज लाइफ? और आप कोडिंग में कैसे थे अपने कॉलेज में? आपने क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज करी जिससे कि यार आपको सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट की तरफ आप अपने आप को ले गए?
I was always curious about the new technologies and new things that used to come up. I joined Smart India Hackathon, the first one that happened, and we spent 36 hours just coding and like having fun. So that's where, so the whole idea was of that hackathon was to create a product and give it to the government. So from for contribution perspective, that was a major contribution that me and my team did. Apart from that, about my internship, so as I told you, I interned at a company near my place as well, only my hometown only. In my hometown I have interned. The company is LMD Consulting Jaipur. It's not a big company, but the learning opportunity there was very good. The environment there was very good. So see, I went from that company to PayPal, right? So it was a good company. It helped me out a lot and it helped me grow. And the CEO is actually very good. I got the opportunity to directly get in touch with the CEO. So there were not a lot of people. That is why you can actually get in touch with the CEO directly, and I got to learn a lot from him. And yeah, I think I was lucky that I got to work at such a nice place at such a early stage. On paper, it doesn't look like it's like a very big company, but that's where you have to like apply your brain and see, okay, what the company is doing for you and what you are doing for the company. So there, they gave me interesting problems to solve and challenging problems to solve, and that leveled me up basically. And I was like always outside of my comfort zone. I was always facing a lot of challenges, and that helped me out. And I think I gained 2-3 years worth of experience in the 1 year that I spent there. So that was actually good. So this is where it's luck and
तो यार आई होप आपको यहाँ पर समझ आ गए हो कि हार्ड वर्क तो इन्होंने करा ही करा, लक ने भी अपना रोल प्ले करा, और हमेशा यार ये अपने कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर जाके अपनी जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स थी उन्हें फेस कर रहे थे, उन्हें सीख रहे थे, और उससे बहुत कुछ ज़्यादा चीज़ें उन्हें समझ आ रही थी, जिसकी वजह से यार उनको जो एक्सपीरियंस था वो 1 ईयर से काफ़ी ज़्यादा मिला, और उसके बाद यार वही एक्सपीरियंस उनके इंटरव्यू में काम आया. तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको समझ आ गया होगा. तो माई नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट कि व्हाट शुड अ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट डू इन हिज कॉलेज लाइफ? एनी सजेशंस फॉर टीयर 2 टीयर 3 कॉलेज जिनको लगता है कि यार हमें अगर NIT नहीं मिल पाया या फिर HCU नहीं मिल पाया या फिर DU नहीं मिल पाया तो यार हमें तो कभी बढ़िया कंपनी मिलेंगी नहीं.
so I think a realistic answer to is that you should know what you should do. You should explore all your options. You should know what you are good at. Some people are good at UI UX. Some people are good at competitive coding. Some people good at designing. Some people are good at testing. So you should know what you should do. It's not like, so if I tell you what I did, I can tell you that, but it's not gonna work out for you because you are a different person. I am a different person. Everybody is a different person. So you should know what you like, what is your bread and butter, what works out for you, and then just go double down on that. Don't look behind. Don't get distracted. Just work hard and go and have fun as well. College life is all about fun, and I think even if we like look back maybe 10 years later, if we look back and see, I think college days will be the golden days of our life. So you have to balance your enjoyment and your hard work as well, and yeah, spend time on coding definitely if you want to get into Google. Now see, okay, so if you want to get into Google or any big product based companies, you should explore all the roles that you can fulfill there. It's not just coding. There are many roles there. You can do a lot of things. It's not just coding that happens in a big product based companies. So explore all the roles, and I have seen people getting into big companies, but not just for this role of software engineer. So explore roles, see what you are good at, and I'll tell you what I did now. So basically, I like to develop things. I don't like it. I didn't like a lot of competitive coding, so I didn't do a lot of DSAs. But I like to build stuff, and I like it to do practically implement the things that I learn. So even though I did some sort of DSAs, because you do need that, that's compulsory if you want to be a software engineer. But for me, most of my focus was on building things and practical side of things, which helped me learn things faster. But yes, I also focus on DSAs as well, and but most of it was practical side of things.
ओके तो आई होप यार यहाँ पर आपको पता लग गया होगा, करण ने काफ़ी अच्छे से समझा दिया आपको कि कॉलेज लाइफ में आपको क्या करना चाहिए और आपको खुद एक्सप्लोर करना चाहिए ऑब्वियसली यार. तो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू करण इज दैट कि व्हाट क्वेश्चंस वर आस्क्ड इन योर पेपैल इंटरव्यू, हाउ वाज द कंप्लीट प्रोसेस ऑफ योर एक्सपीरियंस एट पेपैल, सो कैन यू प्लीज जस्ट एक्सप्लेन टू द ऑडियंस.
All right, so first is the interview and then is the experience. All right, so the interview process was, I got a call saying, hey, you have an opportunity at PayPal and are you interested? So of course I am. So then next thing is there was the first round. So first round was a technical round. There asked me DSAs and my practical work. So in PayPal the interview process goes like, they focus on your CV and there's a immense focus on your resume. So what you write on your resume is very important there. And even if you wrote a word, and you have to make sure that you know all about it. So like if you write, let's say maybe in college you learned C# as well, Java as well, C as well, C++ as well, and you wrote all of that on your resume. No, so they can ask questions on all of them. So you should only write what you know very well. Even if the content is less, that is fine as long as you can defend it to your best level. Then came the second round. So second round was also a technical round. There the levels of questions were a bit harder and they tried to dig deep into how my thought process goes, and it was more to with the aspect of front end that time. Then came the third round. Third round was HR plus technical interview both. There also I had to answer some technical questions and do some DSAs, and it was a 2-pointer problem that I had to solve. It was pretty simple, so I was able to do it. And then there was HR related questions that you can find on internet. Yeah. Basically it's around what's your mindset when you are faced with problems and everything.
And how's your experience at working at PayPal?
It's very fun. So the people here are amazing and I enjoy a lot working here.
So I hope यार आपको यहाँ पर पता लग गया होगा. ब्रीफली इन्होंने बता दिया कि इनका पेपैल में टोटल इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन किस टाइप के पूछे गए. एग्जैक्ट बताना तो यार अलाउड भी नहीं होता और वो आपको वैसे भी GFG पे मिल जाएंगे. सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट कि योर सजेशंस फॉर स्टूडेंट हु फेल टू गेट इनटू टॉप NITs. लाइक MCA के लिए हमारे यहाँ पर टॉप NITs मान जाते हैं, तिरची हो गया या फिर सूरतकल हो गया, वरांगल हो गया. तो अगर वहाँ पर कोई बच्चा नहीं पहुँच पाता तो शुड दे टेक ड्रॉप और शुड दे टेक Tier 3 और Tier 2 कॉलेज फॉर MCA एंड व्हाट शुड दे डू?
Actually, I am a very good person to answer this question because I also failed to get into NIT. So I tried and I didn't get into an NIT. But for me, I knew that if I take a drop and if I even get into an NIT, the main goal is to just get a job and start earning a living, right? And then I knew that I'll work hard and I'll climb the ladder the usual way and get to a very good spot eventually. That was my thought process at the time when I failed to get into the NIT. So see, NIMSET is just one day. See, if that one day it didn't go well for you, then your opportunity to get into a good NIT is gone. And placing all your bets on that one day is not a very realistic solution. You should think, have a plan B always. So for me, the plan B was that I'll apply at different colleges and I'll make peace with what I get. I'll work hard. I'll try to get the best college I can. And whatever I get, I'll make peace with that. And then I'll work hard again. Because again, the ultimate motive is to get a good job, not to get a good college. If you got it, it's good. If you didn't get it, then see, now it depends on person to person again. If I have friends who dropped out and took the chance again, got into a good college and then got a good job as well. Then I also have friends who took a drop, didn't get it again, and now they are struggling. So and I didn't take a drop and I think I am doing fine. So it depends on person to person. Basically the baseline is you just have to work hard. If you work hard in a Tier 3 college as well, I am pretty sure you are going to get to a place where you are happy.
So I hope यार इन्होंने कितने अच्छे से आपको समझा दिया कि यार ड्रॉप लेना और ड्रॉप नहीं लेना आपको कहाँ कहाँ पहुंचा सकता है. It all depends on you and the baseline is hard work. That's right. So my last question of this amazing podcast is that how can one get into good companies from tier 2, tier 3 colleges? Any guidance on that? Because you got a luck, you got a job opportunity, you got into PayPal. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि यार सबके साथ ऐसा हो, तो मतलब कुछ ऐसा रोड मैप है, कुछ ऐसा है कि जिससे कि यार टीयर 2, टीयर 3 कॉलेजेस के स्टूडेंट्स भी इंश्योर हो सके कि हाँ यार आई हैव दैट वन गोल एंड आई कैन रीच ऑन दैट.
So networking is important. See, let's say I'll ask you a question, Vasu. If you have 100 people in your network, and if you have, let's say there is a person B who has 1,000 people in his network, who are you going to place your bet on with? Who is going to get a better job at a product-based company?
Obviously, one which has more network.
Correct. See, so this is also, see, luck is also there, but if someone has a more bigger network, then he has more chances to get into a better company and a better product-based company or any company that you want. So networking is very important. If you are a tier 2 or tier 3 person, see, basically it comes down to a brand value. If you have IIT associated with you as a brand value, then that's IIT tag is your brand value. If you, let's say you don't have that tag, then you have someone else who is able to vouch out for you, and he's the brand value for you. So either make the college or anything a brand value, or someone who you can go to and you can prove them, your skill to them, and then they can vouch for you. And now they have that brand value. So that's the whole idea. So if I know someone who's at Amazon, Google, and if I'm in good touch with them and they know, yeah, this person is going to be a good asset at Google, at Amazon, then they are definitely going to refer you. And if you are actually that good, then you are actually going to make it. So at the end of the day, luck and hard work goes hand in hand, but there has to be a plan as well. You have to have a good network. If you are going to, let's say, if my network was only limited to people I know at Jaipur, I never went to Delhi. I only stayed at Jaipur and studied and did my things at Jaipur. I wouldn't have been able to even go out and get a job at Delhi as well, because my network is limited to Jaipur only. So I might have been switching companies in Jaipur only. So, and now the second question that might raise is, how do you make that network? So for that, there is social networking websites. There is the one I like the most is Twitter. Twitter is where a lot of people share their thoughts on software development, and a lot of interesting ideas I do see there. So do explore Twitter because I don't see a lot of people do it, and I think that's a very good place where a lot of good engineers do post out their thoughts. So you can reach out to them and you can show their work. You can tell them, okay, hey, I am Karan. I have done this and this and this, and I am very interested in this opportunity, or I want to do this. And maybe you can then have something common between you and that person, and then you can just connect with them and share your ideas and make a friendship, and then going forward, then you can get a chance at the company that they're working at. And then you can also there are a lot of other things you can do. You can find projects, open source projects on GitHub. You can try contributing there. So if you try to contribute there are going to be other people who are contributing as well, and you might need their help as well. I mean, you would. And then you can reach out to them, and everyone have their Twitters. All right. So if you see any big conferences, let's say JavaScript conference or Node.js conference, they will always have a Twitter handle. They might have LinkedIn, they might have Insta, they might have Facebook, but they will always have Twitter. So Twitter is really big out there. So try to reach out to these people. Try to reach out to also in GitHub, as I was saying. So try to reach out to these people on GitHub as well, and try to ask, hey, I'm trying to solve this problem. Can you help me out here? So then now you have something going on, right? Now you are having a conversation. Now you're able to tell your thoughts. You're able to listen to their thoughts, and now you're able to propose a solution. And then eventually you will be able to solve that problem, and you're going to raise a pull request and get that merged. And that's going to look very good on your CV as well. That hey, I contributed to a problem. But the bigger thing that you get is that the network that you are getting. You're also getting to know these people. who are working maybe at a very good companies. And then once you are getting in touch with this, that's the whole idea of building a network. Once you have a good network, things can happen. You are opening more doors for you.
दैट्स वेरी राइट कि यार जितना बड़ा आपका नेटवर्क होगा उतनी ज़्यादा आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ के बारे में पता लगता रहेगा और उतने ही ज़्यादा यार आप टॉप प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज में जो प्रोफेशनल काम कर रहे हैं उनसे ज़्यादा आप कनेक्ट हो पाओगे और उतनी यार आपको सिंपली जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिलेंगी और यू आर ओपनिंग द डोर्स टू योर टॉप प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज फॉर योर सेल्फ. तो आई होप यार आज के इस छोटे से पॉडकास्ट में आपको करण के बारे में पता लगा होगा, उसकी अमेजिंग जर्नी के बारे में पता लगा होगा और ये भी पता लगा होगा कि यार टॉप एनआईटीज अगर आपको नहीं मिल पाता और अगर आप ड्रॉप करके टॉप एनआईटीज में नहीं जाते तो आप अपना डोर कैसे ओपन कर सकते हो टीयर 2 टीयर 3 कॉलेजेस से टॉप प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज में भी. तो आई होप यार आपको आज की वीडियो ज़रूर अच्छी लगी हो. अगर आपको मुझसे या फिर करण से कनेक्ट होना है तो यू कैन कनेक्ट ऑन लिंक्डइन, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे रखी होगी आईडीज हम दोनों की. तो आज की वीडियो में इतना ही. थैंक यू सो मच.